Okay.
Okay.
Okay, do it again. Oh, la belle petite Charlotte. Merci, Rachel.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay, so I'm back to this. Now, can I catch these two chairs? Am I catching that one? I'm not catching this one.
No, you might have to move a few.
Est-ce qu'on était bien placés, là, comme on dit, avec pas de neige, pas de...
Okay, Angela, is this better?
It gets part of the chair. We might just need to move the table over and put the
Okay.
keep the chairs in a little
Okay,
more.
deux hommes.
Oui.
Deux hommes.
Cette table-là, la mettre ici, bouger les chaises comme ça.
Oui. Oui.
Brenda's coming in, and we had Michelle. Michelle disappeared. Michelle disappeared,
Oh, you're kidding.
and my husband's not here yet.
Ouais. Et bouger les chaises vers là. C'est parce qu'on essaye de pogner le monde sur le feed.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. And then put the chairs
And
over
then
there.
move the chairs that way.
Yeah.
And around it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
like
that
there,
it's, because the camera's going that direction.
to try to get you all in, because you're in our party. Our soiree, right?
What? Okay, so now are we getting everybody?
So I've got Brenda and you and Rochelle and me and
Where's your mic
Gina.
and my mic?
Our mics are
Where's
missing.
my parents?
Oh, they have 3 minutes.
Non, parce que je pense que pour maintenant, parce qu'on ne peut pas toutes les rentrer dans le portrait, peut-être il y a Mona qui manque, Pierrette ne vient pas. Alors peut-être s'asseoir, il va peut-être en avoir en arrière, là, mais là, au-dessus, je pointe jusqu'à Denise. Okay, and who am I getting on this end? Germain, where's Germain? Okay, Germain's right there. Okay, so we're not getting that last. Germain, assis-toi donc pour une seconde. OK. Oui, OK, grouille pas. OK. Non, Henri, toi, ne pointe pas. OK, Henri, peux-tu aller t'asseoir là?
Ben voilà. OK, il a changé de place. Regarde, voilà.
OK.
The stage is being set.
OK.
OK.
Okay, so we still have Denise and we've got Germain full. OK.
And now we're still waiting on
Paul,
our
quand on va
husbands.
commencer, là, je peux-tu te demander une faveur? Va te mettre debout en arrière, là-bas. De cette façon-là, va te poigner parce qu'on ne peut pas te poigner. Puis si on le fait de différent, le monde va être trop petit. Quand on commencera. OK? Mais là, il manque juste Mona, right? Il manque juste Mona et Conrad. Ah oui, c'est vrai, Marc puis Cathy. OK. Je ne sais pas s'ils vont venir ou non. Là. Mais... Celui-là, il fait face à nous autres. Celui-là fait face à vous autres. OK. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sue.
We're working on setting up.
Where are our guys? Our guys aren't here.
There's Michelle.
Okay, my guy's here now.
Mine was finishing a meeting and I told him we're starting in a minute. So, all right.
One. So like 2 pictures? You didn't record this? Okay,
Because we paused it because of the.
okay. Well, it's done, it's done.
It's done.
Okay, so the next person I'd like to introduce is a person that's the furthest away from us in this particular session, and that's Brenda Wheeler. Brenda Wheeler, another graduate student. Brenda Wheeler is from Australia. I met her back in 2010 when I was in Australia doing a bunch of lectures. And Brenda looks after doing consultations with students, and she does a lot of updating with regard to English courses and so on. But Brenda is our person overseas. So thank you very, very much, Brenda, for everything that you've done for us, being our represented very, very far away from our homes. Brenda, la quatrième que je mentionne ici, elle vient d'Australie. Elle demeure en Australie, puis elle s'occupe de nos étudiants en Australie et en Nouvelle-Zélande. Elle s'occupe de faire la consultation avec ces gens-là. A couple of other very special people on this Zoom call. Well, my husband is there in spirit. Okay, we live in the country. and the internet connection is not always the best. And unfortunately, he's been in and out several times, but it looks, he's also texted us and said that it's got the red light right now, and he knows that the red light means the internet is having problems. So if we could get rid of all these snowstorms and ice storms and be out here in the nice, beautiful weather. If you can see behind me, the palm trees and the river and the green grass, I am in Florida. So although Michelle is not here in person on Zoom, he is there definitely in spirit with us. But to represent him, I do have my gorgeous stepdaughter, Rachel. Rachel, please sign. So she's going to tell her father, I'm sure, everything that that has been going on here. And we have another Rachel also on here, and that's Rachel with our little tiny, where's my little granddaughter? Okay, she's coming. Okay, so Rachel is, Daniel is Michelle's son, and this is Rachel is his wife. And little Charlotte is beside her there, jumping up and down with joy, saying, Mamère, I'm going to see you much more now that you're going to be retired. So thank you very much, Rachel and Rachel, for having come today to support us. They've been great along the way to, every time that I needed something, they were there to help. So thank you very much. And probably the most special people is the last block. Oh boy, I knew this was going to happen. So my mom and dad, maman, papa, je vous aime beaucoup. My brother Donald and Marlene are also with them. I remember something my brother said. Boy, it's got to be 20 years ago. He introduced me to his boss, and he said, "This is the Gretzky of genealogy."
Oh.
Now, for those of you who don't know Gretzky, he is a very well-known hockey player. But for your brother, who usually, brothers and sisters, you interact, but for your brother to be that proud of you, and to introduce you that way, I thought that was, boy, what a pat on the back. So Donald, merci beaucoup, beaucoup. My mom and dad, I was telling Angela last night, my father at one point, he used to always remind us of the beginnings, and it was folding of the brochures that we would bring at conferences. In those days, I mean, spending the extra penny per brochure to have it folded, we said, no, we got to save that money. And he would sit there and fold the brochures to bring to the conference. Je suis en train de conter une histoire de mon père et puis mon frère. J'ai parlé de mon frère qui m'a introduit à son patron à un moment donné. Et puis, ça fait une vingtaine d'années de ça. Puis il a dit, ça, c'est ma sœur, puis elle, c'est le Gretzky de la généalogie. Alors, il était vraiment, j'ai trouvé ça très touchant, qui était assez fier de moi de pouvoir dire ça. Et puis, on parlait de mon père, où ce que c'est que, au début, on n'avait pas grand argent dans l'Institut. Et puis là, on pliait les dépliants pour aller au congrès. Puis mon père m'a souvent fait rappeler de ça, où ce que c'est que, il dit, tu te souviens-tu quand on pliait les dépliants? What's so sad now is that I see my dad, he's here physically with us, but he doesn't understand what's going on, but that's okay. My mom's going to talk to him. And my dad is 92 years old. My mom is 89. They've just celebrated their 70th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
I am so proud of them. And I know in my heart that they are very proud of what we've done. You take it away and introduce the rest of your people while I collect myself.
I think I'm just really, really proud and happy to be here with everyone. And thank you so much for our friends for coming over to celebrate with us. I don't know if you can see that on Louise's camera, we have a party about to start. And we thank you all for being here. I don't want to take up a lot of your time talking because as this goes forward, you're going to hear from me a lot. So I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and thank you for making my dreams come true. And I'm standing on your shoulders, and I honor and respect you and know that.
Well,
So
thank you.
Ready?
We've got some official business to do here today. Just before doing that, though, I am glad you mentioned the entourage that we have here with us today. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge them just for the record since we are recording this. Je voudrais prendre un moment juste pour introduire le groupe. Vous êtes sur notre feed, vous êtes sur l'enregistrement de ceci. Alors, je vais commencer, si vous pouvez juste lever votre main quand que je vous introduis. Alors, je vais commencer à ma gauche avec Denise, Denis Jacques. C'est tous des voisins. So, Denis Jacques, on a Nicole Vaillancourt, mon cousin Paul Saint-Denis, son épouse Lisa Saint-Denis. On a aussi Kathy Bailey, Mark Bailey, c'est ça. Et ensuite, on a en arrière des fleurs, mais on peut voir la tête encore, on a Henri Jacques. Et juste en arrière de lui, Mona et Conrad, petit pas. Et puis Germain Vaillancourt à la droite. Alors, all of these neighbors are here. They support us. They have constantly been saying, Louise, when are you going to retire so that you can come and play golf or come to the ocean or, you know, doing all sorts of things. So I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given me through all of this. Okay,
Ready?
are we ready? So the reason for today is obviously the signing of the National Institute being sold to Angela. And she'll be taking over. So yeah. I'm
So
ready.
Louise, I have here the share purchase agreement and the sale of the National Institute for Genealogical Studies. Are you willing to sell this to me and trust me with your baby?
Question. I don't know. Should I do? Oh, okay, I'll just explain in French. So, qu'est-ce qu'on est en train de faire? C'est que Angela vient juste de me demander, est-ce que je suis voulante de lui vendre mes parts de la compagnie National Institute? Puis, je ne sais pas si je devrais faire ça. Pensez-vous que je devrais?
That's a good question.
Oui? Okay, Angela, I definitely would like to sell the National Institute to you.
Please sign here. Okay, ready?
Okay. Whoa, my hand is shaky. This is weird. And now it's your turn to sign.
So this means that I need to write a check.
Oh, and she's signing the check. Is there funds in the bank?
That was what the bank was just clarifying, that there are funds in the bank. So Louise, please accept this check. And sweetie, I just signed our life away. But
Thank you very much, Angie. And l'autre, une photo. Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
This part will remain private and we will not send that out on the feed. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
Okay, I'm going to let you just talk for just a couple of moments. Okay, I just need to go and get something and bring it back out.
All right.
Okay.
But do we handshake on the deal?
Oh. Yes. Uh-oh. I'm unemployed. I don't have a job anymore. J'ai plus de job.
Oh my gosh, I'm up in the morning.
J'ai plus besoin de lever trop de bonheur. And Adi just said, welcome amongst the retired people. Just give me one quick moment. Everybody stay where you are. I will
Okay.
be right back because I forgot to bring something out with me.
And what all of you may not know is that starting tonight, the Roots Tech Conference has about 600,000 people signed up for it. And Louise and I will go right into the Roots Tech Conference for the next 3-4 days. We'll be working our tails off online, working through the Roots Tech conference and signing up new students and answering questions. And so all of you folks within the National Institute for Genealogical Studies, get ready, they're coming. So,
Okay, so this has been a long road in coming. And the National Institute was incorporated back in 2003. And back in 2003, I was given this book, okay? And if you see that on the spine, it says the National Institute. This, for those of you who don't know, this is a minute book. I had not laid eyes on this minute book for 20 some odd years.
it caused a quandary.
Yes, okay. Now, I knew that I had to get a copy of I knew I had to get the book because I actually have to hand this over to Angie. But the story behind the book is that I kept asking Tom, my lawyer, I'll need to give her this book, and he'd say yes. So what did it do? I brought the book down with me to Florida. Then though, I went back to Canada and he says, I need the book. So the book had to come back. So Michel brought the book back with him. And then we came back down to Florida and he says, you got to bring the book back down. So this book has traveled with me so much in the last little while, and there's metal in it and it's very heavy. Okay. So Angela, I am now turning over the minute book to you.
Thank you. And now it will have a place of honor on my cupboard for the next 22 years.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Now,
Okay.
the minute book, for those of you who are not familiar with what a minute book is, the minute book has the history of the corporation. So everything that has happened of significant importance is in this book. Okay. I'd like to thank another person who I see has just arrived. Daniel Guibard is Rachel's husband, so my son-in-law. Thank you very much for participating with us, Daniel. And there's two other very special people that have also just arrived. And I see my godmother and my godfather, ma tante Jeanne d'Arc, mon oncle Charles-Émile. Merci pour avoir venu. C'est bien apprécié. Hey, I have a little gift for you.
Oh,
Okay. When we sold the previous company, the staff there, which had nothing to do with genealogy, the previous company was in the computer area. Anyways, when we sold that company, the staff there had a bell that was on the front counter. And whenever we sold a big computer system, we would ring the bell. Now, a big computer system in those days, now this is back in the 80s, meant a $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 purchase. Okay, but they gave me this bell and they wrote on the bell of success, keep it ringing. Okay. So when all the staff were together with us on Wellington, where the business first started, well, whenever we sold a 40-course program, which was our big course, our big package, we would sit there and we would ring the bell. And then we all left and we separated. We went into home offices. So at that point, what I would do is that if we sold it, when we sold a 40-course program, I would call Sue and I would put her on Skype and I wouldn't say a word and and she'd say, that's good, we're getting paid this month again. So the bell of success has gone down as a tradition. And just to say this story to my French friends here, la première compagnie en 2080, quand ça a été vendu, les employés, on avait une cloche à l'entrée qui annonçait quand les gens arrivaient. Mais à chaque fois qu'on vendait un gros package d'ordinateurs qui était autour de 80-90 000 $, on sonnait la cloche. C'était pour simplement dire à tout le monde, hey, on a eu une grosse vente. Alors moi, les employés m'ont donné la cloche qui dit en anglais, the bell of success, keep it ringing. La cloche du succès, continue à la faire sonner. Alors moi, ce que je faisais, c'est à chaque fois que je vendais un 40 cours, je sonnais la cloche. Angela, it is your turn to keep the bell of success ringing. And I want to hear it. You give me a call, you Skype me, I want to hear it ring.
you have a deal.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
that's about it for me.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
We're going to pop some champagne
Yeah. Do you guys have a champagne glass at your tables, at your desks?
or something you can toast.
There you go. So,
Coffee is fine.
so I think we're going to leave them on this point and we'll continue partying. If you were here in Florida, you'd party with us,
With free champagne.
but what can we do?
Thank you. We love you all. And
Thank
we really
you.
appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much, everyone. We really, really sincerely appreciate everything you've done for us. Wait a minute.
Oh,
I got one more thing. One of the things that we discovered, félicitations, merci Rachel, merci. One of the things that we discovered in the amount of time that that Angie and I have been together, okay? One of the things that we've noticed is that there's a lot of things that we have in common.
oh, a
and-
lot.
a lot. Okay, so we won't go through and bore you with all the things we have in common, but I learned something last night. And for what I learned last night tells me that Angie will be so successful because she has me in her in a lot of ways. And she's a very caring, passionate person.
Oh, you
And
can
so
tell
she's,
that here.
yeah, she's going to keep all this going. But she has one special thing that I discovered last night,
Uh-oh.
June 9th.
Okay, what's June 9th for you?
She wanted me to tell her what June 9th was for me. And I refused to tell her. But I will tell her what that special thing is for June 9th.
Mhm.
It is my mother's birthday.
Aw.
So,
Sweet.
maman, tu es née la même journée, le 9 juin, la même journée que Angela. Alors, just that in itself, okay,
Confirmed for you.
confirms to me that you will be extremely successful.
Aw,
You
thank
glad to hear that, Mike?
He's like,
Alors, la fête de Angela, c'est la même journée que la fête de ma mère. Alors, comme j'ai expliqué, il y a bien des choses en commun qu'on a. Et puis, hier soir, quand c'était adonné à me dire ça, que sa fête, c'était le 9 juin, j'ai dit, oh mon Dieu, j'ai resté tellement surprise. Elle voulait savoir c'est quoi que j'étais surprise. J'ai jamais voulu lui dire. J'ai dit, tu le sauras demain. Et puis, c'est ça, c'est la fête de ma mère.
yeah,
Anyways, so thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
We're done.
we're done. We're just pop the
Thank you
champagne.
very, very much. We'll close off now and we'll
Do
be
we
in
want to
touch.
have someone help us pop the champagne? So
Oh, you want to see us pop the champagne? Who's a good champagne popper?
we need a
Qui peut
champagne
ouvrir ça?
popper.
C'est qui
Someone?
qui ouvre des bouteilles de champagne? Est-ce que,
Ah, we have a champagne popper.
okay, we've got a
Yay.
champagne popper.
Where's, do we have 2 glasses?
Congratulations to you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We need a knife.
Et on aurait dû commencer à l'ouvrir. Oh, we should have started opening it.
We should have, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Merci.
And how about we stand for a moment just to get
okay.
out of the way of the champagne?
Okay.
Just in case the champagne goes.
Je vois ça, là. On le brosse un peu.
Non, non.
Not for the
Non,
community.
non, parce que les ordinateurs. Oh, yay!
That's good. I get to do this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. To an amazing adventure for both of us.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much.
Oh, like this? Thank you. All right. well,
Thanks,
thank
everyone.
you so much. And we'll see you at home.
Alors là, les gens sont en train de partir. Alors,